We are going live. Greetings, Divine Radiance. How are you today? Welcome to Wednesday Live and Power Hour with me, Nahkila Isha of AshworthScott Life Sculpting. I am a divine interpreter, psychic life coach, and mentor, assisting you with activating the divinity and wisdom within your soul so that you are empowered to create and live an abundant life. So thank you so much for joining. Let's see. Hey, Anitra, thank you so much for coming on. Hey, TK, thank you so much for getting on. Hey, Tashay, welcome. Hey, Cheryl. So today we're live again, both on Facebook and YouTube. So I'm just going to pull Facebook up on my phone so I can watch the comments there and join in with everyone there as well. So let's see. Let me get to, all right. For joining, let's see. Hey. I'm just going to turn it down so we don't get all that feedback. Okay, awesome. So how are you guys doing today? I had an amazing workout. Are you guys still moving? Are you moving with me? Because it was amazing. I didn't really feel like going this morning, but I did it. So let's see what you all are saying. Yes, it will. So sometimes what I'll do is I will start the live where it's in preparation, before I actually get on a little bit early so you guys can have an opportunity to get on. And that also allows you to take the link for the actual Empower Hour and share it on your Facebook page and invite your community to join us as opposed to like sharing the channel. It just makes it easier. So you'll find that some days it will show that the live is going to start, but we're not actually live yet. So hi, Candace. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Hi, Alexis. How are you? Yes. My oldest is 23. My youngest is 16. But I remember how active they had me when they were babies. So I totally get it. That is a way to stay active for sure. Hey, Rio. Welcome. Anitra says still moving. Good. So you guys, today I have a business meeting, so we won't have our time together today as long as it usually is. So what we'll do is we'll have our general message that's for the collective, and then we'll go into the mini reading. So if you're interested in getting a mini reading, you can go ahead and do that now. Put your payment in now so that you'll be in order according to your payment being received, or you can wait, but we're not going to stay on as long today because of the meeting. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see. Hi, Chi. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Tamika. I'm good. How are you? Hi, Patrice. Hi, Tamika. Hi, Allie. How are you guys doing? Hi, Ronell. Thank you so much. Hi, Positive Vibes. Thank you guys for joining us. So we're going to get started with our breathing. And we do this every Wednesday, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. And what we're going to do is just inhale slow and deep, love and light through our nose. And then I'd like you to just exhale slowly out of your mouth, releasing all that's not serving you. Now, if there's something specific that you're choosing to release, then focus on that as you're exhaling, or you could keep it general, right? And while you're breathing, I will be sending Reiki to your heart chakra and your solar plexus, but keep in mind the energy is very intelligent, so it will travel wherever your soul calls for it to travel to, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with our breathing, okay? So go ahead and close your eyes and just inhale love and light through your nose, slow and deep. And then release, exhaling out through your mouth, all that's no longer serving you. And as you continue to breathe in love and light and continue to exhale all that's not serving you, I call on highest light guides, angels, ancestors, healers, teachers, wise ones, ascended masters, and helpful companions, all of highest light and love. I thank you so much for using me as a vessel to deliver a message of highest light and love. I thank you for filling this space, and I thank you for opening the hearts, the souls, and the spirits of those I'm called to serve today. I thank you, and so it is. So just go ahead and continue to breathe in that love and light. And as you're releasing all that's not serving you, I'd like you to bring your focus to your crown chakra located at the top of your head. And just give your crown chakra permission to open. Opening your crown chakra now. Allow yourself to feel that warm golden light from your highest source of light and love pouring in through your crown. And feel as that loving energy travels down to your third eye. Feel it expanding out to your ear chakras. Feel it traveling down to your throat, down to your upper heart chakra, down to your heart chakra. Feel that energy traveling down to your solar plexus and your sacral, traveling down to your root. And just go ahead and feel that warm, loving energy as it travels down into your thighs, into your knees, feeling it as it travels down your calves, into your ankles and your feet. And just give the soles of your feet permission to grow roots. And feel those roots as they travel, penetrating through whatever surface your feet are resting on. And feeling it travel down to the core of Mother Earth. Taking a moment to send Mother Earth gratitude, healing, love, and light. Allowing yourself to connect with her heartbeat. Feeling her loving energy as it travels up through those roots, traveling up through the soles of your feet. Feeling the energy of Mother Earth in your feet and your ankles. Feeling it traveling up your thighs and in your knees. Feeling it in your root chakra, your sacral chakra. Feeling that loving energy from Mother Earth in your solar plexus. Feel it traveling up to your heart, up a little higher to your upper heart, up to your throat, your ear chakras, your third eye, and up and out your crown. And just allow that energy to connect to your source of highest light and love. Feeling the energies mingle, intertwine, and dance. Coming back in through your crown and traveling throughout your entire cellular being. Loosening and releasing all that's no longer serving you. And replacing those spaces with love, light, power, security, confidence, peace, and setting the intention that this healing will continue to travel throughout your entire cellular being for the rest of the day, with every inhale breathing in love and light, and every exhale releasing all that's no longer serving you. And so it is. So when you're ready, just go ahead and open your eyes and tell me how you're feeling. If you're feeling any better than you were before that exercise, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. Let's see what y'all are saying. Cheryl said, I'm doing good. Let's see. TK said, cool beans. Hey, Diamond, or is this TLN? Because I know sometimes it's TLN on diamonds. Okay, awesome, awesome. So TK, go ahead and send your $20 to Cashapp, and you'll be the first one. You'll be the first one to get your mini reading, okay, your single question. And when we get to it, then ask your question, okay? Awesome. Tasha said, I'm feeling great. Awesome, awesome. TK said, oh, that was dope. Candace said, I'm feeling better. Oh, hey, Diamond, it is you. Let's see what you all are saying over on Facebook. Hi, Martine. How are you? Oh, I'm so grateful to have you. So grateful to have you join. So you guys, you know what? Let's get into the meeting because you guys know I love chatting with you and I will yap away. But since that meeting is after our Empower Hour, we don't have as much time today. You know, usually we just stay on. We stay on for hours, right? So what message does Spirit have for us today? Spirit, what message do you have for us as a collective that is okay? I know it's not all of those. Okay. Which one? Any more? Okay. That? Any more? Okay, fine. I was told to take them all. Take them all. Okay, that was easy. Spirit just busted them out. Okay. The Spirit just busted them out. Six of them fell out from here. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. I'm feeling a message coming on for us. That one. Okay. All right, so we're going to start with these, the ones that we have so far, and go ahead and get into the message. So there's a lot of chakra balancing, a lot of grounding, healing, speaking our truths, because we got the base chakra, which is the root. We got the heart chakra. We got the throat chakra. We also have release, opportunity beckons, find balance, and monk or none. Okay, So what I'm receiving is, for some of you, you may be feeling a little discombobulated, right? You may be feeling a little off balance. You may be feeling a little outside of yourself. Your energy may be feeling like it's being pulled in multiple directions. I'm feeling a lack of clarity for a lot of us as a collective. And what Spirit is saying is, right now you're being required to get grounded, right? If you haven't been going outside, a lot of us have been staying indoors because of everything that's going on. I'm not one of them. It's my choice, being led by Spirit, to still get out in nature, still go out and do things, still, interact with others. It really is powerful for us to do that, because it helps us. I'm just hearing, as human beings, right? When we're isolated, it creates a feeling of imbalance. So what I'd like you to do is find some place in nature where you can go and you can get grounded. Take your socks and your shoes off, just put your feet in the earth and allow yourself, that exercise we just did, that was a quick grounding exercise, right? Do that out in nature. Allow yourself to feel the air, to inhale the air, to feel the sun, right? If it's raining, feel the rain. We've been having a few thunderstorms here, and sometimes I go out and just stand in it, right? So allow yourself to reconnect with nature. Now, also with the heart chakra, what I'm receiving is, not only do we as a collective have our own healing that we're being called to focus on and we're being called to take action towards, but there's also a healing that is necessary amongst the collective. So if you're on very empathic, right? Very empathic, to say the least. So not only are you dealing with your own stuff, you're also taking on energy from the collective. So it's really important that you're mindful of your energy. Now, with the throat chakra card, what Spirit is saying is, don't be afraid to speak your truth. This comes up a lot, right? Now, as you get grounded, as you heal your heart, as you shield and protect yourself, so you're able to decipher between your energy versus the energy of the collective, it puts you in a place where you're able to create stronger boundaries, right? And that's something that's necessary. It's not just spiritual or energetic boundaries that Spirit is pointing out. It's also physical boundaries, right? And in the physical form, I don't mean like putting up a physical barrier, but I mean in this physical world, allowing yourself to say no when you feel no, say yes when you feel yes, without the fear of judgment or feeling like you must be everything to everyone. Spirit is telling you to really focus on yourself right now, right? Focus on your own healing, focus on your own spiritual sanity, right? And even your mental sanity. Also, for some of you, you may be led to disconnect a bit, whether it's from social media, whether it's from a toxic person or a toxic situation. What you're being called to do is step out on faith and release fear. Okay, so let's see. I see you guys are, hey, Pat, hey, Don, hey, Demetria, welcome. So I would like for you to know, you're being called to focus and take it easy, right? Focus and take it easy. Now, of course, taking it easy, we think, okay, I'm gonna sit back and get some R&R going, sip on a pina colada or a cold glass of water, right? But it's not necessarily the physical take it easy, right? It's coming through as the mental and emotional take it easy. You may find that your mind is racing a lot right now, that it's really difficult to feel centered, right? And to connect to your peace. So Spirit is telling you, if you aren't doing your daily non-negotiables, which is meditation, right? If you pray, combining the two, meditations when you listen for God's voice. Prayer is when you share what you're doing, seeking or asking for guidance, right? So they come hand in hand, right? So Spirit is saying, taking time out to do that, and also protecting yourself energetically, right? Protecting yourself energetically. When you create that auric field protection around your energy, it makes it tougher for outside energies to penetrate yours, right? Which helps you feel more grounded and spiritually sound. Now, with the release card, what we're being called to do is release everything that is not our true selves, our true nature, right? Everything that does not belong to us. So for some, that could be, what did you hear growing up, right? What did you hear all your life? Was life spoken into you, or were you put down, right? How were you taught to view the world? Is this your own thought of the world, or is it what was given to you from someone else, right? So what Spirit is telling you to do is identify who you are on a soul level, right? Connect to that, and then release those narratives that replay over and over in your head. You're being called to release everything you are not, so that you can be all that you are, right? So it really takes some self-evaluating, right? It takes some taking a time out, slowing down, breathing deep. Your breath is sacred. And that not only helps you connect with the divine, it helps you connect with yourself. So you're being called to slow down, take it easy, right? Now, opportunity beckons. This message has been coming through in so many different ways. Opportunity beckons is speaking to us, reminding us that we are still very much so in an abundant state. This came through last week. We are still very much so in our power, right? Or have the ability to be in our power, right? Some of us have given our power away, right? Some of us forgot how powerful we were. So we're kind of just complying and going along with it, whatever it is, right? Whatever that is, we're going along with it. And Spirit is saying, no more. No more, right? The opportunity for you to create the shift that you seek is here. It's time. It's July 1st. It's the first of the month. You have new opportunity, new energies that you're being called to usher in. And it really takes you taking a look at yourself, right? Not with judgment, right? Not with judgment, none of that, just evaluating, right? Gaining an understanding and being open to be guided. Now, as we're talking about all of this find balance card, it pretty much has already been explained. But how do you find balance? By listening to your soul, right? By stopping when your body says, I'm tired today, right? By going when your soul says, keep going, right? Just creating that balance within your personal life will help the world around you feel more balanced, right? And here's the thing. The people outside of you may not change. Situations outside of you may not change. But when you're more balanced and at peace within, you start to attract people and situations that are in balance and at peace. So although the world is still spinning at the same pace and in the same direction, it'll feel a whole lot different when you find that place of balance within, right? So let's see what you all are saying. Awesome, awesome. Hey, Shamika, welcome. Yes, TK is singing it's the first of the month. Let's see what you guys are saying over on Facebook. Okay, no comments over there. So listen, we got this card before, right? Monk or nun. Spirit just says same message. Same message. You don't have to be a monk or a nun to be in the light, right? You don't have to wait for the perfect opportunity to step into your role, your divine role, whatever that is, right? Your divine role. What is your purpose? What is your calling? Why are you here? Because listen, we were not created just to be born, grow old, get a job, pay bills, enjoy life some of the time, but be trapped in that rat race, right? That's not the purpose of our lives, right? That's not why our souls incarnated in this human form, right? We all have a purpose. What is yours, right? What is yours? If you haven't figured that out yet, start asking Spirit. You know, I've shared with you all when I was going through my spiritual bottom, right? I just knew there was more to life than what I was experiencing. The first thing I started doing was meditating. And then I started asking the divine, what is my purpose? Why am I here? What is my calling, right? One day I heard life coaching. I jumped up. Like, I kid you not, I jumped up, right? I took immediate action. And that's the key. When you ask Spirit for guidance and then Spirit gives you that clarity, It's about action right then and there, because you know what happens? That unconscious mind steps in, right? And that unconscious mind is operating from that place of fear. Wherever you experience your trauma, the trauma that sticks is birth to 7, right? Sometimes it's coming in from a past life. So you think in terms of, well, if I'm operating from my trauma, that means I'm operating with the logic of a 7-year-old at best, right? But when spirit guides me, I can jump in if I take action before that narrative has a chance to play, right? But what if you fail? But what if it doesn't work? But what if you can't afford it? But what if you're not good enough, right? All that's that false narrative, right? That's that false narrative. That's not the truth within your soul, right? The truth within your soul knows how divine you are, knows how worthy and capable you are, and knows that failure is not an option, because if you step forward, the divine is stepping forward towards you, right? They're supporting you, guiding you, carrying you even, right? So it's time for you to seek, right? Seek and be open to receive and be willing to take action when you receive what you're seeking, right? So, okay, so let's see. I'm being led to pull from this deck. What message do you have for us today, Spirit? Which one? That one? Okay, we have Black Obsidian. I pay attention to what is going on around and within me. I am attentive. It says release negative thoughts, maintain attention on the present moment, increase situational awareness, improve responsible thoughts and actions. Okay, so listen, Spirit is like, let's go ahead and follow it up with a card. Let's bring the message home, right? Let's drive it home. I'm saying, home run. So anyways, this message is just reiterating what just came through, right? It's time for you to release those negative thoughts, release that negative Nancy that has all that stinking thinking going on in your head, right? And really get in touch with your soul. How do you do that? Just sit there and take some deep breaths, right? Put your hand on your solar plexus, close your eyes, and just ask the question. If you hear that narrative playing, ask the question in the opposite. So if you're feeling like, what if I don't have it? What if I fail? Okay, ask your soul. What if I'm successful? What if I'm fearless? What can happen if I just believe in me, right? And then allow your soul to speak. Allow your soul to speak. You may start to see vision showing you what will happen if you take action, right? You may have an inner knowing, right? You may even hear the divine speak. Right? But what you're being called to do right now is to be open, to believe that you're able to connect. We all have a direct lifeline to spirit, right? We all do. We're born with it. But spirit is saying now it's time for us to connect. And when we're living in fear, it makes it tough to connect. And if we do connect, we don't trust it. We don't believe what we receive. We think it's all in my head. I'm making it up. I'm tripping. I'm crazy. All these things that are not true. Right? I don't know who this is for. It may be for everyone, but I'm hearing allow yourself to release the pain that you hold inside, right? What pain are you holding on to? For years, my pain was abandonment. For years, I held on to abandonment. And I've shared this with you guys. Because of that, I created experiences that solidified my fear of being abandoned. Right? When I allowed myself to heal and I allowed myself to release that fear of abandonment, I wasn't even consciously aware that I was afraid of being abandoned. But my unconscious, right, was operating in that fear. And it wasn't until I released it and healed it that I was able to have a different experience, right? I was able to live life on my terms, right? Stepping into my power as a master manifestor, as a creator, as a magician, right? And so Spirit is saying you have that ability too. But first, it takes getting in touch with what pain you're holding on to and how it's affecting your life, right? So let's see what you all are saying. Hi, Katie. Hi, my beautiful cousin. Dawn said, thank you so much. I'm looking for my purpose and just figuring out I was told a narrative since I was young, but never knew who I was. Crazy. And, and that's typical for all of us, right? Or at least the majority of us. I mean, some don't have that narrative, but when parents have children, they're still humans, right? They still have their hangups unless they heal. And even if it's not intentional, they pour their beliefs over onto their children, you know? So a lot of us experience that, not really knowing who we are. I had to get to know me, right? I didn't know me at first. I left home at 16, right? I had an extremely abusive, my brother's father, and I left home at 16. And when I first left home, I felt like a fish out of water. I didn't feel like I belonged. I didn't feel like I fit in. I felt uncomfortable. I could barely speak to people. You know, I was always nervous. And there was just this turmoil within, right? This turmoil within. Sometimes I would feel like this feeling of just ill, you know? But that's because the only thing that I knew of me was the trauma, right? The trauma, right? So it took me getting in touch, first of all, recognizing that there was something foreign within me that wasn't really my soul, and then healing it, right? And it took a while. It took a while for me to get there, you know, while I was all in with the healing. You know, it was like baby steps. I was doing little stuff. And then eventually it's like, you know what, let's just blow this out the water, right? So yeah, getting to know you. And that's also part of that slowing down, that evaluating self, right? Being open to receive guidance from spirit. So let's see. Diamond said, nah, not missing all the love to you. Did I miss something? Alexa said, just ask myself those questions. All I hear is, you'll soar. Yes, you will. And that's the thing, right? That's the thing. We have wings within this flesh suit, right? We have wings. And when we activate those wings, we'll soar, right? There's no limit to what we can do. But first, what we're being called to do is recognize that we are divine beings having a human experience, right? So because we're divine beings having a human experience, all of our divinity is still in there, right? All of those sacred gifts, it's still in there. And spirit is just like, okay, sleepyhead, it's time to wake up. When you gonna realize it, wake up, your alarm's going off. Come on. You got this. Remember who you are, right? Remember who you are. And if you're not sure what your purpose is, start asking the question. And then get still so you can receive, right? Get still so you can receive. So let's see what you're saying. Dawn said, I was looking at Black Obsidian just this morning, asking spirit which stone calls to me, and Black Obsidian was it. Cool. That's so awesome. Don't you love when spirit gives you confirmations like that? Okay. TK said, I feel tired, relaxed, sleepy. So listen to your body and get some rest, right? When you're feeling that way, relax and rest, right? Relax and rest. I'm just hearing your soul is calling for you to slow down, slow down. So I'm being told to ask, how often do you just sit back and allow yourself to just be, right? So today after my workout, I got in the sauna, right? And I was meditating for 30 minutes. And then after 30 minutes, I found myself like just totally in the future, right? And then spirit was like, come back into the now, Nahkila, breathe, right? And the most beautiful vision came through. I literally saw, as I got into the now, I saw the vibration change. And then it was like spirit came and grabbed me and placed me under a wing, right? And it was the most incredible feeling ever, right? But in that stillness, spirit was reminding me, I have you tucked right under the wing, right? I have you right here. You're protected. You're safe. Do what you're here to do, but get out of the future and be present in the now, right? Allow yourself to feel the gratitude in the now. So that second 30 minutes in the sauna, I literally just sat there and I was all the things I'm grateful for, you know, I am so grateful. I mean, everything from just my view of the moon, right? So that when I'm doing my full moon and new moon rituals and ceremonies, like I can see it right there, you know, like even the smallest things, right? I went into that gratitude and just feeling the energy of the now, right? We have so much to be grateful for in the now, but oftentimes we're so focused on what we're building, what we're creating, what we're doing, that we forget to just be. And spirit is saying it's time for us to just be, right? Just be still, just be present, just be grateful, right? Just be you, right? So yeah. Let's pull another card from the crystal deck. What message do you have for us, Spirit? Okay, we have two that came out. So we have Sodalite, and it says, I sail through life on calm, nurturing waters. Excuse me. I am at peace with myself and the world around me. And it says, release anger and increase harmony, reduce inflammation, improve inner knowing and calm, increase mental clarity and emotional balance. We also have Serpentite, and it says, my mind and spirit are connected with each other and the divine. Ooh, that's a beautiful crystal. It says, remember the divine spark within, aspire towards enlightenment, increase mental clarity and intelligence, improve telepathic communication skills. Okay, so listen. This one is speaking to an affirmation that we are being called to say to self, right? I sail through life on calm, nurturing waters. I am at peace with myself and the world around me, right? Release anger and increase harmony. That stands out really strong in this message, and also increase mental clarity and emotional balance, right? So we know that the world is in a horrific state, right? As a whole, the world is, there's some horrific things going on, right? But what Spirit is reminding us to do is to create that calm, that nurturing within, right? Because if we aren't calm and we aren't at peace, then we aren't able to stand up and present calm and peace to the world. If we aren't loving ourselves, we aren't able to stand up and share love with the world, right? And that song, What the World Needs Now is Love, that's playing, right? So what Spirit is telling us is it starts with us cleaning our own house, right? Cleaning our own house. Where is my peace level? Where is my self-love level? Where is my calm level, right? Now, I can be aware of what's going on in the world, but I don't have to be in the midst of what's going on in the world, right? I can stand firm in my truths, right? Be who I am, right? Who I choose to be, what I choose to be, feel how I choose to feel. And then when I'm pouring all of that good energy into myself, and now I'm vibrating there, now I can begin making a difference because I'm introducing a different energy, right? As opposed to getting sucked into the energy and just, like a vortex, just being pulled down by the collective energy, right? And not to mention, as we talked about how we shift our vibration, we begin to attract different, right? So like our entire soul family, the Activating You mentorship group, our entire soul family, each day we get up and we thrive in our peace. We thrive in our self-love. We thrive in that courage, that confidence, and that unwavering faith. And that allows us to go out into the world and be that example and also do our part to collect the shift. So Spirit, to create the collective shift. So Spirit is saying, that's what you're being called to do. You're being called to clean your house, get your energy intact so that you can begin making a difference, right? It's all about energy. It starts there. And with this one, it says, my mind and spirit are connected with each other and the divine. So the main message that's coming through from that is, how do I love my brothers and my sisters, right? How do I love them without knowing them? I love them because I see them as me, right? How do I love me? I love me because I see me as a reflection of the divine, right? And so we're all connected. And when we can start looking at one another as reflections of each other and connecting to that divinity within each of us, right? We can show up from a place of love, compassion, and understanding. Now, that love, compassion, and understanding doesn't mean we accept the foolery, right? It doesn't mean we're like, oh, bless your heart, you just a fool because you just is, right? That's not what that means. It doesn't mean that, like Spirit said, you don't have to be a monk or a nun. You don't have to accept abuse. You don't have to accept mistreatment, but you can bow out and send a person on their way in love and light and keep it moving, right? And show gratitude for whatever those experiences taught you, right? Understanding that everything you experience is teaching you a lesson. It's growing you in some way. So and then I'm hearing that song, Get Down on It. You guys remember that song? Get down on it. What you gonna do? Everybody get down. Okay, so that's playing. The Spirit is saying, have more fun. What have you been doing for fun lately? How have you been treating yourself, right? Not just like, how am I treating myself? Am I being kind to myself? But how have you blessed yourself with a treat, right? Whether it's a treat for your inner child, whether it's a treat for your teenage self, whether it's a treat for your grown-up self. But when was the last time you treated yourself, right? When was the last time you stopped and you said, you know what? You get up every day, you take care of a household. If you have children, you take care of children. If you have a spouse, you help take care of them, right? You go to work or you work your business, whatever the case may be. When was the last time you stopped and said, you know what? You deserve something special. When was the last time? Spirit is saying now is the time to start treating yourself, having more fun. And dancing keeps coming up a lot. Put some music on and dance. Dance. Get in your living room, get in your room and just dance, right? Now, we've been talking about moving, health being wealth, and busting up that stagnant energy. So dancing is a great way to do it. It's a great way to do it. So get moving, get moving. I'm hearing your solar plexus is growing stronger by the day. Stronger by the day. Once you open your eyes, all three of them, and you accept the fact that I am a divine being, I deserve wonderful things, right? And I'm choosing to be to myself what I'm seeking, right? What I'm seeking from the outside world, right? Spirit is saying each day you show up, each day you do something that pours into your soul, each day that you're open, right? Each day that you push through fear, your solar plexus is growing stronger. It's growing stronger, right? Give yourself credit. Give yourself credit. And I'm being told to tell you, allow yourself to receive the love from the divine. So sometimes, like the exercise we just did with our breathing, sometimes just sit in a peaceful place, whether it's outdoors or whether it's somewhere in your house, and just take those slow, deep breaths and allow yourself to feel the love of the divine, right? Allow yourself to feel the love of your ancestors, right? Your angels, your guides, your guardians of light and love. Just feel their energy surrounding you, right? And understand that you are loved, you are supported, you are not here alone. Even if there wasn't one human being that was here to support you, you have an entire spiritual army that does, right? So Spirit is saying, tap deeper. Tap deeper. For those of you that haven't tapped in, tap in. And for those of you that have, tap in deeper. Now it's all about going deep. How deep are you willing to go, right? And then Key Sweat starts singing, my nose is itching, you guys. So let's see what y'all are saying. Hi, Shamika, welcome. Rio says, Sodalite came up for me during our group session. I know. And I believe the Fine Balance card came up during group session too. So yes. Awesome. Thank you, Tamika. Thank you. So yes, let's see what y'all are saying. Hi, Phoenix. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Let's see. Tasha said, it seems like each Wednesday you're reading my journal entries. Well, I'm glad the Spirit is using me for confirmation. Let's see. Tasha said, I'm grateful for the confirmations. Awesome. Shamika said, just made some tea and the message is develop the power of listening. Awesome. And thank you for that, because you guys, I've been drinking more water. And so I didn't do the tea last week and I didn't do the tea this week. So Shamika, thank you for that message. I appreciate it. Alexa said, I blessed myself with some new fairy oracle cards the other day. I've been called to buy them to play and believe in magic. Awesome. Hey, Phyllis. Yes, I like to treat myself to oracle decks too. It's like, yeah, I do. I like it. I like it a lot. It's like sometimes I'm like, oh, you deserve a treat. Let's get some cards, Let's get some cards and play with them. Also, I'm planning on a massage. I haven't decided when, but I will be doing it soon because I've been feeling led. I used to do massages every month, and since I've been living here in Tennessee, I haven't been. Hi, Nicole. Welcome. Thank you for joining. So let's see. Spirit, what message do you have for us? Okay. So we have, look, I can't make it up, you guys. Move your body. I can't make it up. It says, thank you, angels, for motivating me to move my body and energy. So what has been the message? Oh, speaking of moving our bodies. So yesterday when I was on the treadmill, I came on live like I had been doing, right? And no one was on. And so I was like, you know what? today I'm just going to play the music. And what I decided, what I'll do is I'll take the gym selfie when we all sweaty and stuff in my scarf. I'll take the gym selfie and post it here on YouTube on the community tab. You guys will see it there and give whatever message I feel led to share. So then that way you guys aren't just watching me run on the treadmill, right? But 5 days a week is my commitment. So let's move together. Even if you do one day, even if you do 2 or 3, right? Just start moving. And it doesn't have to be like, hey, I'm going to the gym. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. Spirit is just saying, get moving, bust up that stagnant energy, right? Bust up that stagnant energy. Also, you know, the more we move and the more we bust up that energy, what will start to happen is things will start to come to the surface, right? Also, one of the things that I've been saying forever is thank you for assisting me with being the best version of me, right? So as a result of that, things like when I became vegan, there wasn't a struggle. There wasn't a period of, ooh, I'm craving meat, right? Because Spirit just took the desire away. Why? Because each day I'm thank you for assisting me with being the best version of me. And personally, for me to increase my spiritual awareness and my connection to the divine, eating meat didn't serve my highest good, right? It didn't serve my highest good. So now with the movement, right? With the movement, it's coming easy. Like I couldn't believe I did a 6-day last week. But when we're seeking, right, when we're reaching out to the divine and we're claiming things as if they already are ours with gratitude, then Spirit shows up and we find those things that we're choosing to release or we're choosing to remember to be or be more of, they come with ease, right? So in that process, as you're claiming that and you're seeking that from Spirit, you'll notice that certain things start to come up, right? Things that you didn't know you hadn't healed yet, right? And as you're moving around and you're busting up that energy, it makes it even easier for things to come to the surface, right? You'd be surprised how much is lodged in there because we're not just carrying trauma from this life. We literally have cellular memory from every lifetime that we've incarnated in human form. So imagine how much we're carrying, right? Imagine how much we're carrying. So that's why this healing thing is the never-ending story. I don't care how enlightened we become. I don't care how much we heal. There's always something else, right? And then it's about maintenance, right? It's about maintenance. So those something else doesn't feel like, oh man, let me roll up my sleeves and heal. It's just like, okay, Spirit, thanks for pointing it out. We got this. Guide me, show me. All right, thank you, Spirit. Got it. You know, it becomes easy, second nature. So it's time to get moving. And then you have signs from heaven. Thank you, heaven, for sending me reminders of your presence. So as we look at this and we see the feathers, you may see feathers on the ground, you know, you may see butterflies, you may see things that just kind of stand out that you normally wouldn't see. Spirit is letting you know, for some of you, you have ancestors, right, that you've known that have transitioned, that are reaching out to you, right? For others, it's your divine spirit team letting you know we're present, we're here, we're ready to serve. You may be seeing number 333, right? Or any form of synchronistic numbers. When you see it, look it up. Just Google whatever the number is, angel number. There's a message there. And even if you've looked it up before, look it up again because there's probably a different message for you if Spirit is showing to you again. Okay, so there's something else that is coming through. I was having a discussion with one of my siblings in light today, and sometimes when we think about answering our calling, we sometimes feel like that's a lot of work, right? That's a lot of responsibility. That's a lot of pressure, right? It's just little old me. That's a lot. And Spirit is telling us to shift how we're looking at the fact that we've been called, the fact that we agreed, right? We agreed to do this work, whatever this work is for you, right? However you're called to serve. Tap into your passion, right? Tap into your passion, the things you enjoy doing, the things you love doing, right? Like personally, I love serving. There is no better feeling than witnessing a person's healing, right? There is no better feeling than witnessing someone who was not able to connect to Spirit to now be able to connect to Spirit and give readings just as accurate as mine, right? There's no greater feeling than seeing someone go from sad to happy, right? Loving life with clarity and courage. That is like top of the world when it comes to good feelings, right? I'm passionate about it. So it doesn't feel like work. That's why we be on here for hours, because it don't feel like work. I'm having fun with y'all, right? So Spirit is telling me to tell you, find your passion, right? When we think in terms of serving, you don't have to be a life coach to be serving. You don't have to be a mentor or a psychic to be serving, right? You may be a cook. You may be a friend. You may be a parent, a spouse, a teacher, right? We serve in many different ways, in many different forms. But Spirit is saying, find your passion and take the pressure away. Just have fun with it. Have fun with life. It's not that serious. None of us gonna make it out alive anyway, right? And then we're gonna come back and do it again, right? So Spirit is saying, have fun. Have fun. Let's see what you all are saying. Phoenix said, on my TV now is listening your Stream Brzee meditation. Your voice is so beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. Stream Brzee is such a powerful manifestation chant. So yeah, if you do it, I recommend at least 21 consecutive days listening to it and even beyond, right? Set your intention, what you're choosing to manifest, and then just Stream Brzee away. And then if you add the Om Gum Ganapate Namaha to it, that's the Lord Ganesha's chant. That'll help remove obstacles, blocks, and evil from your path. Put those together and oh my goodness, watch out, because you manifesting like that, right? Alexa said 11:11. Phyllis retracted her message, so I don't know what she said. Let's see. Pat said, hello, soul family. It's 1:11. TK said, dancing is my cardio. Yes. And you know what? When I was a teenager, that's what I used to do. I was a cheerleader as a teenager, but then when I stopped cheering, I actually danced. You know, that's how I maintained my health, was through dancing. So, and sometimes I'll still, you know, dance around the house and stuff, but it wasn't enough for me. It's like the gym is calling me now. So that's where I'm at. So Phyllis said, yes, that is so true. Phoenix said 12:12. TK said 13 people watching. Awesome. Phyllis says, say that, sis, say that. Tasha said, yes, I've been seeing so many more feathers. Yes, yes. I have feathers that I've picked up. You know, I don't pick them all up anymore, right? I acknowledge them and I show gratitude, but I have a few that are on my altar because I knew like, oh, that's my grandmother, you know, and then the feathers, the different colors have different meanings. So when you find one, just Google, you know, just Google is your friend. I'm telling you, it's your friend. So, let's see. Okay, so let's see what you guys are saying on Facebook. Ooh, so as far as Dawn asked, what is a good starter deck for tarot? I've been wanting to buy a set. Well, first of all, cancel delete want, because when you claim want, Spirit gives you more want, right? So you've been choosing to, right? With the deck, I choose my decks like crystals, right? I allow myself to be intuitively guided. So my very first deck, I went to the crystal shop. I narrowed it down to 2, and I literally put each deck in my hand like I would a crystal, and the one where I felt vibrating, positive, it felt positive, that's the one I selected. So I selected intuitively. It's a personal thing. So just kind of, whether you go in person or online, just kind of go and just feel your way. Allow yourself to be intuitively guided, right? I would say don't even look at the reviews. Just select one, you know, look at a few and allow yourself to be guided. Things like that. It's all about your personal, you know, because it's intuitive what you're doing with the cards, you know, you're connecting. So use that as your process. Yeah. Hi, Latoya. Hi, Gloria. Welcome. Welcome. So yeah, so let's pull another card from this deck. What message do you have for us, Spirit? And for those of you that are over on Facebook, join us on YouTube if you haven't already, because there's so many things that gets posted on the channel. So we have Count Your Blessings. Thank you, universe and angels, for the blessings in my life. And then we have Leap of Faith that came in reverse. It says, I'm ready to take a leap, angels. Thank you for doing it with me. So the reason why this is coming in reverse is because Spirit is saying there's still so many of us that are in fear, right? There's still so many of us that have not tapped into the truth that we're capable of anything, right? We're capable of anything. Think about that. We are capable about anything. Feel that. You are capable of anything, right? So Spirit is saying that it's you not connecting to that prevents you from taking that leap of faith, right? But in order for you to create the world and the life that you're choosing, it requires you to not only take a leap of faith, but to have unwavering faith, right? Unwavering faith. So there was a message coming in while another message was coming in, and then I forgot that first message that was coming in. So I'm just asking for Spirit to bring it back. Okay, so okay, so Spirit said, just keep talking about faith. So we're gonna keep talking about faith. So yes, yes, yes. So here's the thing. We've talked about faith so many times, right? We've talked about faith so many times. And sometimes we take that action, but when we do, we're still not trusting. And Spirit is saying when you're in that place of I'm taking action, but I'm still doubting, I'm still afraid, I'm still not sure, right? When you're there, you're still creating an outcome based on fear, right? Because we've all heard that attention goes where energy flows, right? So if we're focused on something in a low vibrating way, then we're creating experiences that match that vibration, right? So what Spirit is telling you to do, thank you for bringing it back. What Spirit is telling you to do is start testing, right? Start testing what you can create, right? So a few years ago, we did this thing called the 48-hour challenge, right? Some of you may remember this challenge. So what I'd like you to do is set the intentions that from now, within now and 48 hours, I am so grateful that I will receive a gift or a blessing from the divine. And it'll be very clear to me that it is a gift or a blessing from the divine, right? Within the next 48 hours, right? And so it is. And then let it go, right? Let's do that. How many of you guys are down for this challenge? Now, don't go into thinking what it is like, oh, it's going to be money. It's going to be that scratch off that wins. It's going to be a car. It's going to be a text message. Just set the intention and then let it go. Set the intention, let it go. Within the next 48 hours, I'm so grateful that I am receiving a gift or a blessing from the divine, and I will know with clarity that it is a gift or a blessing from the divine, and so it is, right? So if you're down, let me know, and then when you get your gift or blessing, let us know. Whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, come back in the comments and let us know, right? Let us know. So let's see what y'all are saying. Oh, thank you so much, Gloria. Thank you. Don, cancel, delete, want, and need. Listen, we got this whole thing called lack language versus abundance language, right? So when we're speaking in lack, we're manifesting lack. And so when we say I want or I need, right? In reality, we don't need anything. Everything that we could possibly require is within, right? So our unconscious mind takes our words and it registers a certain way, but then it's also sending a vibration to the universe, and the universe responds based on that vibrational frequency, right? So when you say I need, it actually serves your highest good, right? So I'm choosing to find a store because it serves my highest good to find one. See, it even feels better, right? It feels better. So when we're thinking in terms of being in our abundance, it's important that our thoughts are abundant, right? Our visions are abundant. Our words are abundant and our actions are abundant. Of course, we can still manifest when they're not all aligned, but when they're all aligned, we manifest even quicker and our power is even stronger, right? So yeah. Awesome. Tamika said, I'm down for it. Rio said, challenge accepted. I feel like a Street Fighter character. Challenge accepted. Alexa said, Alexis is in. Jalessa. Hey, Jalessa. Phyllis is in. Awesome. Awesome. So yes, within the next 48 hours, So which deck now? Okay. And then we're going to look up 224. Spirit is saying there's a message there for us in 224. So what message do you have for us here with the cards? With these cards, what message? I'm going to put these back. So, okay. I'm looking at how these cards are sitting today. Usually I take them, I get our cards, put them back in the deck. And the way I'm doing it today, that ain't how it's happening. They're like out of their boxes. And so what Spirit is telling me is that some of us right now, our energy is in a disarray, right? It's like a bit chaotic, right? A bit all over the place. And Spirit is saying, it's time to come to center. It's time to relax. It's time to get your energy back intact. Take a time out, slow down, meditate, release, right? Be one with self, right? Also, I'm being told to tell you, do something that distracts your mind, like a mantra while you're meditating. If you find that it's really difficult to quiet your mind, Spirit is saying, chant a mantra. You know, it doesn't have to be anything Sanskrit. It can be, it can be, I am peace. I am grateful. You know, it can be anything. It can be Om, right? It can be inhale, exhale. But Spirit is saying, just find something to focus on as you're bringing yourself to center if you find it tough. So we have Uriel and the Sphinx. Am I saying that right? I can never say it right. That thing right there. Okay, and Spirit is saying for me to 224. We're going to look up 224, but Spirit is telling me to read this from the book. And there's that number 3 letting us know that our ascended masters are here. Also, the 3 represents the fact that, you know, tearing things down to build it back up, right? So if you feel like you're in your tear down phase right now, understand that you're being broken down so that you can be built back up on a solid foundation, right? You could build a brand new house, but if the foundation is faulty, what's going to happen to the brand new house, right? So Spirit is calling for us to get to the root so that we can build ourselves up on a solid foundation. Also, you know, if you're feeling like you're being stripped of everything that you find valuable, right? Everything that you feel makes you, right? That happened to me when I was at my spiritual bottom. Like I was stripped of everything. But the reason is because Spirit is calling you to really connect to your soul, to find your value in your energy, in your spirit, right? And not these worldly things. So if you are being stripped, trust the process. Trust the process. You will always be okay, right? You will always be okay. Spirit will always have you. And when you can know that and be in that gratitude and without doubt, believing that, that's when you just come right back up, right? That house is rebuilt like that. So let's see what it says. It says, the Archangel Uriel stands before the Sphinx, probably not even saying it right, under a full moon. The Sphinx is usually shown with the body of a lion, indicating strength, and the head of a king, showing authority and intelligence. But more than this, the Sphinx represents the... Wait, lost some place. But more than this, the Sphinx represents the enigmatic and inscrutable, the silent holder of truth in the ancient mysteries of the world. Here, the Archangel Uriel connects and confers with the great source of mystery. This card shows that it's time for you to do the most important and possibly the most difficult work in your life, digging and inner discovery that takes you to your deepest self and your deepest power. Even the great Sphinx had to be dug out of many times from the blowing desert sands that buried it up to its neck. And you must dig diligently too. You may have to chip away at the rock-like substance of your old beliefs and histories so that you can get the truth inside. But don't worry, you have begun already and you've made considerable inroads. There's also someone here to help you. Uriel, whose name means fire of God. You can work directly in your meditations with this archangel for self-understanding, transformation, and guidance. Also be on the lookout for someone in your daily life whom Uriel has sent. This could be a teacher, a mentor, or even a new friend who shares a kinship with you about this inner quest. It is a relationship of great value that comes in a time of profound power. Don't diminish the importance of this phase. It is this work that leads you to your initiation to your higher power. I can't make it up. Spirit just wrapped it all up right here, right? For some of you, I'm that person. For some of you, the healer down the street is that person. If it's me, schedule your consultation. Let's get to work. If it's that healer down the street, schedule your consultation. Let's get to work, right? but now is the time. Spirit is saying, go deep. It's time, right? Okay, and also, I just realized it's time for me to get them bifocals, y'all. Don't laugh, okay? My glasses, they gave me a bifocal prescription, and I decided, oh, I'm just gonna get them without. It's time. So yeah, it's time. It's time. 224. Okay, let's see. Let's look up 224 and see what message is there for us. 224. Let's see. What is the message in 224? It says number 224 is a blend of the attributes of number 2. Still loaded. Number 2 appearing twice, amplifying its influences and the energies of number 4. Number 2 carries the vibrations of duality, partnerships and relationships, diplomacy and adaptability, sensitivity and selflessness. Number 2 also resonates with faith and trust and your divine life purpose and soul mission. Number 4 resonates with working steadily towards goals and aspirations with practicality, system and order, self-initiation, building solid foundations and enthusiasm coupled with determination. Number 4 also resonates with the energies of the archangels. Angel number 224 brings a message to believe in yourself and your skills, talents, and abilities. You have a great deal of work ahead of you, but rest assured that you will have all, they say need, but all that serves your highest good to have, right? Both within you and materially to achieve success and personal fulfillment. Your goals are worth working for. Have faith in your angels and ask for the guidance and assistance whenever you wish. Surrender your worries and fears for transmutation and healing. Angel number 224 is a sign that your angels are sending you positive energies to boost your self-belief, confidence, and self-esteem. The work, will, and effort you have contributed in the past has led to solid foundations and stability, and you are encouraged to trust yourself and your intuition. Know that you are on the right life path. And so it says, stop and feel grateful for all that you have in your life and appreciate and accept the countless blessings yet to come. And so it is. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. Look at Spirit coming on through. Coming on through. So let's see what y'all are saying. Hi, my beautiful cousin. I will be giving you a call. I've been super duper busy. I saw I missed your call. It may not be today, but it will be before Saturday. It will be before Saturday. Now I said it won't be today. It probably will be today. Let's see. Hi, Phoenix. Almost missed it. Yes, we're actually at the end of the Empower Hour. So if you feel led to watch it, the replay, we're about to move into the mini reading. So thank you for being here. Phyllis said, wow, awesome. Anitra said, have you considered LASIK eye surgery? You know, my dad said that too, but I'm not doing that. You know, something about my good old pineal gland and them lasers beaming in my eyes. I'm just like, I'll just go ahead and, you know, do the eyeglass thing. Yeah. My dad had it and his vision is perfect now. It's perfect now. So, yeah. Would you like me to pull one more card? From which deck? One more card for us as a collective. Now, even if you aren't going to get a mini reading, I always recommend, if you feel led to stay on, that you do, because oftentimes the message that is for someone else will resonate with someone else. And then also Spirit will sometimes have me pull cards in between the readings that are for us as a collective. So, ooh, did you guys see that? I love when that happens. So, ooh, look at that. Manifestation. Manifestation. And it's number 25, which is 7. The number of completion. The number of the divine. The number that says, great job, you're on the right path. So listen, Spirit is letting us know that beyond this earth, beyond this world, look at that. Look at that. There's the earth, right? Look at all that. There's still energies, high vibing energies that are here to support you, right? That are here to assist you. But what Spirit is saying is we have a role to play, right? It's up to us to say, am I afraid? Yes. But am I going to be stuck and stagnant? No. Am I going to push through? Yes, right? Do I have a little bit of doubt? Yes. But am I choosing to trust and get rid of it? Yes. Right? Now we're human, so we're going to have these human hangups. I've told you all, my theme, my motto of life is I allow my conviction, right? My dedication to following the guidance I receive from the divine to be greater than any of my human hangups. So what that means is when my human hangup comes into play, if spirit guides me, no matter how I'm feeling, I'm pushing through. It may be uncomfortable at first. It may feel like I'm wearing a size 6 when I'm really in a size 14. And that's okay. Because once I get past it, I'm either going to fit in that 6 or that 6 is going to turn into a 14. But I'm going to feel good. I'm going to look great. And it's going to serve my highest good, right? So whatever spirit guides you to do, allow your dedication to follow that guidance you receive from the divine to be stronger than any one of your human hangups, right? Because these human hangups, they come from so many things. They come from experiences. They come from other people. They come from society. They come from so many things that are outside of self. So it's natural for them to be there because this is the nature of being a human. But we also have the power of choice. So if you choose to accept the guidance and then follow the guidance, everything will unfold in a way that serves your highest good 100% of the time. Also releasing that attachment to the outcome, right? Because we may say, well, I'm going to do it, but if I do it, then this is how it has to happen. It doesn't always come the way we feel it has to happen, right? When we allow ourselves to set our intentions, but then we fall back and we trust, that's where we open ourselves up for those miracles, right? Those miracles and that magic. Because if we're like, okay, it's going to happen step A, B, and C, then we missing all the mother alphabet, all these other blessings. But if we just get out of the way, then we allow for that manifestation to happen quicker, right? And so for those of you that are not aligning, right, your mental, your visual, and your words and your actions all aligned with the positive manifestation you're choosing in your life, Spirit is saying now is the time, right? Now is the time to align. Now, we talk about being in the present, right? The beauty and the power of being in the present, but Spirit is saying, but also take some time to just visualize, right? Visualize, write it down. What am I choosing for myself? Where do you see yourself in 5 years, right? Start scripting, right? Take out a pen and paper and sit down, whatever the date is, right? Today's July 1st. So I remember on July 1st, 2020, when I was manifesting whatever you're manifesting, right? And now here I am living in that manifestation. How does it feel? What are you experiencing, right? What does that look like for you? That's another tool to manifest, right? Scripting, where you state about what you're manifesting as if you're living in it in the now. And by writing it down, you're taking it out of thought form, right? You're taking it out of thought form and you're bringing it into the reality, the now, right? The 3D. So yeah. So that is our message today for our Wednesday Live Empower Hour. I appreciate you for joining. If you are sticking around for the mini reading portion, we'll go ahead and get into that. For those of you that are new, we do this every week. We always do the message for the collective first, and then we get into the mini readings. They are $20 per question. You can ask as many questions as you like, or you can get a general. So if you're sticking around, whether you're getting a reading or not, I'd love to have you. So yeah, let me know. Let me know who's getting a reading. I know, TK, you already sent your payment for a reading. And then I believe, Tamika, did you say you sent one? You are so welcome. You are so welcome, Tasha. Thank you. Thank you. Anitra said, wow, so much energy to tap into. And so it is. Anitra said, me and my husband had eye surgery. Best decision ever. However, we both wore glasses our entire childhood. So we were happy to finally have 2020. So listen, let me tell you something. Okay. I was laughing about this the other day because my mom was actually telling Tia Lynn and Diamond how I was the only one out of my siblings, my mom and my dad's children, that didn't have braces, right? But I've shared this with you guys. When I was a kid, I used to wish I had braces and glasses. What a combination, right? I don't even know why, but I used to, oh, I wish I had braces and glasses, right? Well, see this tooth there? That one that's kind of going in? I had a root canal and they put one of those fake fake teeth, right, in there. And so it was lifted. I got it repaired a few times because I've had it before my second son was even born. And so when I was still in Washington, I decided, I'm going to pop this thing off. So I popped it off. Now I have a space because I haven't went and got it fixed. And so now my teeth are shifting, right? So now eventually I'm going to have braces on the bottom, and now I wear glasses. So see, it took a minute for that manifestation to happen, but look, I done manifested braces and glasses. So yeah. So but yeah, so eventually, yeah, I'm being guided not to do it. I know it works, but just those lasers, and I'm all right. I'm all right. I'll just Reiki my eyes and call on spirit to make sure this is as far as it goes. Oh man. So let's see. Alexa said 5 years ago, right now, my husband and I were traveling across the country to Washington. Now we have our own home and a new baby. I'm grateful. Thanks for the beautiful messages. You are so welcome, and congratulations. Congratulations. Hey, Portia, you haven't been on in a while. Thank you for joining. So let's see. And those of you that are joining from Facebook, thank you for joining too. Okay, so let's see. You guys are really delayed getting the messages on Facebook. Okay, so TK, Tamika, and Phyllis. So that's the order. TK, Tamika, and Phyllis. Okay, awesome. So TK, do you have a question, or were you doing a general? Oh, and you guys, all of the generals for July are posted except for air. Air will be posted most likely today. If not today, tomorrow at the latest. So if you haven't checked out your general reading for your sign, they're posted all except air. TK, are you still on? Because you're first for the reading. Love question? Okay. What's your question? Also, I'm feeling some things going on with your solar plexus as I'm waiting for you to tell me what your question. And what spirit is saying is don't lose yourself. Don't lose yourself in your relationship, right? Don't lose yourself. Don't give your power away. Make sure that the relationship is adding to you. And I'm hearing, and not adjusting or transforming you unless it's for the better, right? Unless it's for the better. Okay, your question is what's good with my guy? Instantly, I'm hearing you guys have lessons to learn together. You guys are meant to be a light in one another's lives. You have not found your forever mate yet. I'm hearing, but you will spend many years, at least 5 together, working on this journey and this mission, learning the next level of who you are, and allowing yourself to expand spiritually and emotionally. It's time for you to let go of past hurts so that you can be open to receive love. A great friendship will always be formed from this. Don't focus on the outcome. Focus on the now. You have this information, but what are you going to do with it? Now is not the time for you to step away. Your soul agreed to be here. But make sure your focus remains on your spiritual growth and development. And I'm here, make sure you don't get lost in the sauce. Solar plexus and sacral massages are good for you right now. whether you're doing it yourself or whether he's doing it for you. Also, allow yourself to be open sexually to exploring new things. Really get in touch with what you like and what you enjoy. And don't be afraid to step out of the box. Here is a time for you to grow, for you to heal emotional wounds. His love for you is genuine and sincere. And eventually you will outgrow each other in this capacity. But remember, always a great friendship will be there. The love won't die. You'll just outgrow. More you than him. So I'm hearing you have a twin flame waiting for you. I heard waiting for you in the ethers, but first you must get there, right? So you have your twin flame, and what Spirit is saying is for you to get there, it requires you to continue on your journey, your healing, continue on your path of enlightenment, and continuing to allow yourself to be in flow, allowing yourself to be in flow, going with the flow, taking each day as it comes, being intentional, but taking each day as it comes. I said anything else. They said, tell her you're going to pull a card for her. TK, I'm going to pull a card for you. Why did they tell me to tell you I'm going to pull a card for you? Instead of just pull a card for her. What message do you have for TK? Which one? That one? Okay. So you have green aventurine. It's easy for me to maintain overall well-being with conscious habits of health. Maintain a healthy heart, improve beliefs about good health and overall well-being, increase healthy outlooks on all levels, mentally, emotional, physically, and spiritually. So what Spirit is saying is this is your focus right here. This is what you're being called to focus on right here, right? These things right here. Get you a green aventurine if you don't have one. And I'm being told to tell you to put it on your third eye and your heart chakra, right? When you're meditating, you can get one and rotate where it goes. You can get two and put it there. As this is your focus, everything will flow naturally, right? So what Spirit is telling you is now that you have this information, you're not being called to make any moves, right? You're not being called to make any moves regarding the relationship. You're being called to be in flow and to allow things to unfold because there are soul lessons that your soul and his soul agreed to that only the two of you can facilitate within each other, right? And so this is specifically a card. That one? Okay. This is specifically a card regarding your guy and you to help with insight. Ooh, that one? Okay. So this one just flipped on out, right? And it's farm. And what Spirit is saying, what this is speaking to is the growth, right? The growth. It's the growth, right? Also, I'm being told to tell you, don't rush the process, right? Think in terms of when you're harvesting, right? The process to get to that point. So Spirit is saying, don't rush the process. Enjoy it as it is. Enjoy it as it comes. Enjoy it as it unfolds, right? And I'm hearing soul lessons are some of the best lessons ever. And have fun. And I'm being told to look at the bottom of the deck. Orphan. I'm hearing this is going to help you heal some heart issues, right? Some heart issues, heart chakra issues that are centered around feelings of abandonment, feelings of being orphaned, right? So this is why what Spirit is saying is as the process of outgrowing takes place, it's not going to feel like this, right? That friendship will be intact. It's not going to feel like this. It's going to be different. It's just the soul will evolve, right? Your soul will evolve and you'll just outgrow this union, right? He's going to grow too, but not to the level of you. So eventually it'll be a point where it's just not a vibrational match. Right now, this is the one for you, but in the future, it will not be. Okay. And they said that's it. So that is your message, TK. Please let me know how it resonates. And thank you for allowing me to serve you. So let's see. TK said, okay, makes sense. Awesome. Awesome. I'm glad. And then who did I say was next? Tamika's next. Okay, so your question is, What am I to do next? I met this awesome, let's see, I met this awesome, okay, let me see something, you guys, I apologize. Okay. It says, I met this awesome man, and this week my two friends kicked me to the curb because I don't believe the same way they do. The past Saturday, I went to a hotel and cried my eyes out. I was doing plant medicine, and all the hurts were revealed to me. Okay, so I'm going to connect to your energy. There's a few things that are coming through already. And one of those things is do what feels good to you on a soul level, right? So it's coming through, and Spirit is saying, be very clear that do what feels best for you on a soul level means that it's time for you to take some time to connect to your soul, right? Because what Spirit is saying is that's not like, how do I put it? How you are already feeling, like, right? Whatever you're feeling about the union, Spirit is saying you haven't necessarily connected with your soul, right? The one thing that's coming through is release what the friends have to say or what they feel. Also, I'm feeling some solar plexus for you, but instantly Spirit had me go to your third eye, because right now what you're being called to do is really connect to your soul, right? And ask your soul for guidance on how to handle this situation. Now, this situation being handled, it does not include the friends, because Spirit is saying what they say or feel about this has no weight, right? It has no weight in your decision making, and that's good. Also, releasing that pain and that hurt that comes from them not supporting you. Understanding that as people come and go, they serve their purposes, but don't fight against the natural, I'm hearing the natural current, the natural cause and effect. So what serves to me, because high is good to do next? I'm being told to tell you to ask yourself, are you really ready for this? Are you really ready for all that comes with a relationship? And what are your expectations from this union, from your significant other, and from yourself? How much healing have you done, and how much healing do you have to do? Is this a soulmate that can support you or will support you on your journey? Also, are you willing to support them on theirs? Are you vibrating at the same frequency? Different ways of vibrating, but is it the same frequency? How has your heart healed from your last breakup? These are all questions to ask yourself. What you're being called to do next, okay, what I just heard is to trust that your experiences are in alignment with your desires. So with this relationship, you are making the best decision for yourself by staying in it, by not letting the naysayers take out of your joy, by not giving away your peace. And taking the time out to release was a great thing. Allow yourself to continue to release. Some people just don't understand. Some people are jealous. And none of that is your business or your concern. Right now, what you must understand is there is a long road ahead, because you too are growing, learning, and expanding. So that journey doesn't always feel easy. But with your partner by your side, you'll get through it with an additional and extra ease and grace. Your partner does have your best interest at heart, at mind, at will, at spirit. time for you to love yourself in the same way. Make sure you're not giving more to your partner than you're giving to yourself. And make sure even in this union, you're taking a time out for self. Still maintaining your independence of spirit, mind, body, and soul. Also, how are you venturing into this spiritual journey together? Have a talk that goes deeper than the surface. Share your beliefs, listen to theirs, and come together to find a happy medium. How much time are you putting into your own growth and development? Don't forget that. It's so easy to put time and energy into growing the relationship that you may forget to continue to grow you. This is vital. This is key. If the union is to last, you must continuously pour into you, making you your top priority. Okay. So I asked, was there anything else? And I was told to pull a card from which deck. Okay. Okay, this is for Tamika Spirit. Angels. Oh, look at that. So what I'm hearing is the angels are supporting you, but I'm also hearing that you two are each other's earth angels, right? You two are each other's earth angels here to help your soul evolve on a deeper level. I'm hearing, but you have angels in heaven and beyond this realm that are supporting you, right? You're also here to answer your calling, and you two are going to do that together. You'll have a level of service that you're doing together, formulating something special that you'll share with the world. So mark down your experiences, mark down your journey, take note of what you're going through right now. Take note of how it's making you feel, how you're overcoming it. Just start to take note, journal if you're not already. Journaling more often. Every day, keep a journal. Trust your instincts. They said, so trust your instincts. They're bringing it back full circle. So what are you to do next? Trust your instincts. Know that you're being guided. Connect to your soul. Consult your soul on all, I'm hearing all things and all decisions. And trust and know that everything that happens is serving your highest good. How are you feeling deep down inside? Connect deeper. And when you connect deeper, don't doubt the connection that you receive, the connection that you feel. Move forward in that faith. Okay. So that is your message, Tamika. Thank you for allowing me to serve you, and please let me know how it resonates. Okay, let's see. Pat said, Nahkila, please send prayers for my dad. He's having trouble breathing. I had to get off the live. I'm on my way to his house. Most definitely will be sending your dad some prayers and healing. This evening when I lay down, I'll send him some Reiki. And can we all just send some healing energy for Pat's dad? Just send some healing energy for her dad, please. Hey, Alatha. Hey. Anitra said, praying, Pat, send highest love and light and healing to your father. Also praying for you to have peace and clarity as you assist him. Yes, and so it is. TK said her message spoke to me. It happens every time. This is why I'm always like, listen, if you stay on, you'll find that you may resonate with someone else's message. So let's see. You're so welcome, Dawn. So Tamika, let me know how, okay, you said thank you so much. That really resonated. Awesome. I'm so grateful to serve you. Thank you. Phyllis is sending light and love, Pat. Yes. And sending a shield of protection over you too as you drive and journey to your dad. So, Awesome. TK said, I'm choosing to start painting angels again. Awesome. That's so awesome. Alata said, hello, I'm here. Let's party. So I am disconnecting from Tamika's energy and I'm connecting to Phyllis's energy. Phyllis, did you have a specific question or were you doing a general today? Oh, and Tamika, also, I don't know if you smudge yourself or not, but if you do, pay extra attention to your third eye and your solar plexus when you're smudging. So this is for Phyllis. Phyllis, let me know. Phyllis said, I would like to know the energy surrounding me currently. So what I'm hearing is the energy surrounding you currently is very positive. Tap into it. Allow yourself to receive guidance. And what they just said is we're talking in terms of the spiritual energy. You don't have anything to fear as your gifts develop. Allow yourself to spread your wings and fly away. You do have a few toxic people around you in the physical 3D form. I'm hearing it's time for you to get rid of them. You'll know who they are by how they make you feel. Actually, you already know who they are, but you've been holding on. It's time to let go. By doing so, you're creating that space for those positive, high vibe, serves your highest good in the now to come in. Phyllis, there's some solar plexus going on with you too. Have you been working on your solar plexus? I know it comes up quite a bit for you. Have you been bringing that energy into your solar plexus? I'm hearing you have two main angels that step in your room at night. They oftentimes breathe over you. I'm hearing hover over you. And I'm hearing touching your feet, touching your feet. And it's like, hey Neshi, like these are your toes. It's like a feeling like this is what I'm saying, like touching your feet like that. You have Archangel Gabriel that surrounds you. Tap into that energy. Moses and Mary is also one of your guides or two of your guides. Tap into that energy. You also have ancestors that were with you in all of your lifetimes, whose energy is present. I'm hearing they're here to serve you, and they're the ones that come through as that backbone to help you release those people here in the 3D that aren't serving your highest good, them being in your life. You're being called to really tap into your angels and your guides. And if you haven't created that altar, that special space for your divine spirit team, now is the time for you to do so. Also, you're being called to protect yourself daily. And it's time for you to start praying more and meditating more. I'm hearing it's also time for you to stop sitting on the pity potty when it's time to move on. And how that's coming through, because that's what they said, but it's coming through. Sometimes they say things, but the way they say it and how we interpret it in this realm and in this time, it's not the same interpretation, right? So what they were saying was, it's not the sense of like when we think in terms of someone sitting on the pity potty, like, oh, woe is me. It's not coming through like that. It's more coming through like, oh no, I can't let them go. Oh no. And it's not even so much you can't let them go because of you. It's like you can't let them go because of them, right? Like they need me, that type of thing, right? Is how it's coming through. It's time for you to just let go and allow people to find their path, find their way. The energies appear is feeling really good. Not heavy, not heavy. And they're saying in the past you carried more on your shoulders. And overall, your energy feels really light. About the only thing that's coming through is just focusing more on your solar plexus, but now it's moved like right in the middle of your solar plexus and sacral. So your lower chakras, focusing on those. Excuse me. But overall, the energy around you is really good, really good. Burn some sage or incense and open a window, clear your space energetically. And just allow spirit to guide you. What I'm being told to tell you is to create a sigil for protection on your door, right? Energetically, right? Just allow spirit to guide you. Set the intention, guide me on which sigil to draw on my door that is for protection. And then whatever they guide you to do. And then each day, just, put your hand there. You're activating that protection, right? You're activating that protection. And then say whatever you choose to say. Only love and light is welcome here. Whatever you feel led to say. Okay. So what we're asking for is just a message for Phyllis, that one, the energy that's around her. Greco-Roman. Okay, so what I'm hearing is you have some guides from this era when David and Goliath were present. So connect to this this time. Connect to the energy of this place, this space, and see how your soul feels. Like Google, look at pictures and just see how your soul feels, right? Also open yourself up to receive messages from these particular guides. I'm being told to tell you to pay attention to the sun and how it connects with the clouds, right? So what I'm receiving is you receiving messages through hearing, right? Opening yourself to do that, but also visual, right? Visual, but it's not coming through like you're going to see a spirit or anything like that. It's more like when spirit is saying, pay attention to how the sun connects with the clouds. Like you may look up at the clouds and you may see that it forms a shape, right? And you are receiving messages through those shapes, right? Paying attention to nature, specifically the clouds and the sun. And then when you see something like, let's say you see a dog, right? Google, what does a dog represent, right? And allow yourself to get the message because spirit is now speaking to you through that, right? Through clouds, like pictures you see, images you see in the clouds. Also, don't think it's in your imagination as you're receiving. And no one else, Spirit is saying no one else may see what you see in the clouds. That's okay. If you see it, look it up. And just be open more to connect and communicate with your guides. Right now, what's going on is your guides are saying, we're here, but you're not completely open. You're not completely listening. We're attempting to get your attention. We're showing you the way, so open to receive. Okay. And then I was told to tell you to set your boundaries so you can receive on your terms, right? Set your boundaries. Like if you're not choosing, just have your guys bombarding you throughout your entire day, set those boundaries, see a dimmer switch, right? When it's dim or off, you're not open, right? When it's on or bright, you are, whatever those boundaries look like for you, and always leave space for if it serves your highest good, like they can step outside, right? If it's like to the detriment of your well-being or the well-being of someone else that you're called to deliver to, but set those boundaries. It's important that you do so. And what spirit is saying is that is coming through setting those boundaries is it's important for you to not just set boundaries with your spirit team, but it's important for you to have solid boundaries as you navigate through this 3D realm as well with actual people. You're doing good, Phyllis. Keep going. Also, get a little more rest. Is it actual physical sleep rest or is it resting the mind? Resting the mind, resting the mind, not overthinking, okay? Not overthinking. Okay. And that is your message, Phyllis. Thank you so much for allowing me to serve you. Please let me know how it resonates. Let's see. Okay. Phyllis said, true. Oh God, yes. I'm going to work on solar plexus. Phyllis said, OMG, I wanted to know what angel was protecting. Yes, true, very true. LOL. Yay, I really did. Okay, definitely got to work on those chakras. You don't got to. You're choosing to. Serve your highest good. Let's see. Phyllis said, okay, whoa, yes, right. That's true. I often look up at the clouds. True, very true. Set the boundaries. Yes, I overthink too much. Well, now you're choosing to release that, right? You're choosing to release it. And, when I find myself in that energy of, for me, it's not the same way of overthinking how it used to be. Like I used to just like literally overthink to the point of stress. But now it's more like what Spirit was saying earlier about you're in the future as opposed to in the now. That's when I literally bring myself to the present, right? So at one point, I was even like bringing my attention to what did it feel like as the sweat was dripping down my back, right? So when you find yourself doing that, just bring yourself into the present and just notice how your breath feels going in your nostrils, right? Notice how it feels going out. Listen to the sounds, right? Tap into your heart chakra and notice what you feel there, your solar plexus, even what do you feel there? But really just bringing yourself into the present moment. And then another good way is going into gratitude, right? Like as you're focusing on your breath, I'm so grateful for my sacred breath, right? And just bringing yourself back to the present moment, that'll help. And of course, meditation helps, right? Meditation helps with everything. It's the begin all end all cure, right? So yeah, yeah. Phyllis said, thank you so much, Nahkila. Everything is confirmation. You hit the bullseye, sis. Wow. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. So let's see. So we still have a couple of people on with us on Facebook. We have a few people still on with us here on YouTube. Is anyone else on getting a mini reading? Let's see, what time is it? I know we have time for one more, depending on how long that one is, possibly two. So if anyone else is on that would like one, they are $20 per question. And here is the Cash App, ASHWORTH, capital SCOTT. So AshworthScott is the Cash App, and the A in Ashworth and the S in Scott is capital. So if you're on and you'd like one, let me know. Let me know. And while I am waiting to know if anyone would like one, first of all, let me disconnect from your energy, Phyllis, and then I'll pull a card for us as a collective. Yes, yes, yes. So, and that's another indication with you looking at the clouds to see things, right? So definitely, I'm just hearing you will be able to see spirits in your room and in your space, right? You will be able to, if you aren't already, you may find it in your peripheral or like something there and you look and it's not. But right now, what Spirit is saying is that it's almost like the veil is being lifted. And that's why it came through. Like when you see things in the clouds, no one else may see it, right? So yeah, definitely, definitely. Okay. So which card? Boy, this crystal deck, Spirit is like having us use it. Okay, feels okay now. I get it. Okay, what message do you have for us as a collective? Both? Which one? One on the top or bottom? Okay. Ooh, it came in reverse, and it is hematite. It says, it's easy for me to quiet my mind and maintain awareness. I can find inner peace. So you know what? Let's cancel delete that I can find inner peace and let's have it say I find inner peace, right? So it is easy for me to quiet my mind and maintain awareness. I find inner peace. Now, the reason why this is coming through and the reason why I came in reverse is because so many of us, right, when we speak in terms of meditation, how many of us say, I just can't quiet my mind. I just can't be still. I just can't, right? Well, what you're doing is you're continuing to create that as your experience. Now, even though that may have been the truth for your yesterday meditation, What are you choosing today? What would you rather have, right? Even if that's been the truth in the past, what Spirit is saying is speak in terms of what you choose as if it's already yours. And that even includes something as small as your meditation practice. It says calm, hyperactivity, stay grounded and focused, repel negative thought energy, release annoyance and distraction, encourage inner peace and a quiet mind. So this is always our message, you guys, is to meditate every day, even if it's for 5 minutes a day, right? I sometimes feel Spirit, you got me sounding like a broken record, and Spirit's like, you're going to continue until and if you aren't, Spirit is saying it definitely serves your highest good to do so. If you feel led to get a hematite crystal to help with that calm, you can, right? You can. For some of you, I'm being told to tell you to place it on your third eye. For others, place it, like if you're laying, place it on the bed, if you're on the bed or the couch, above your crown. If you're sitting up, actually put it on your crown. And then for others of you, I'm being told to tell you to place it on your throat chakra. Okay. And just allow yourself to be guided on which placement is for you. And some of you, it may be all those places, right? Rotating between which place. Okay. So let's see. TK is over there watching on Facebook now. So if no one else would like a mini reading, I am going to go ahead and get off and prep for my meeting. But here's the thing, you guys, we do this every Wednesday. So if you are just joining us, come back again next Wednesday. Typically, we're usually on here until like almost 6 sometimes, right? When we're done with Empower Hour, we stay on pretty long doing many readings. But like I said, because I have a meeting today, we're ending a little early. So join us next week, 10:30 a.m. Pacific time and 1:30 p.m. Eastern, okay? I feel like there's another message that's about to come through, so let's just wait and see. Okay, there they go with that. You guys, it's like every so often Spirit brings that how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. And it's always reminding us, right? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? So Spirit is saying, if you could do anything, what would you do, right? What would you do, right? Spirit is reminding you that your potential, your possibilities all rest right here in your hands, right? That song, he's got the whole world in his hands, is what's coming through. You have the whole world in your hands, the whole world being your world, right? You have total and complete power and control over your world. You and you alone, right? You and you alone. So Spirit is telling you to tap into that. Tap into that. It keeps coming through. Tap into that, right? How do you tap into that? You heal the places that have made you forget your power, right? First of all, know that it's there. Accept that it's there. I accept today that I am a powerful creator. I accept today that I am the divine having a human experience and there is nothing I can't do. I accept that today. I know that today. I believe that today. But I also understand that there's some things that I'm being called to heal and release so that I can fully tap into this knowing, right? So start with the knowing, start with the belief, and then move into the healing, right? Now, the knowing and healing may all come together, but it may not. It may come in steps, right? Each journey is unique. Okay, so I'm still accepting applications for the 2020 Activating You Retreat, and I'm also still accepting applications for the Activating You Mentorship. So whether you like to work together one-on-one or in a group capacity, schedule your consultation. There's a link in the description box. And if you'd like a personal virtual face-to-face reading, 30 minutes or an hour, you can schedule with me, Tia-Lynn, or Javi. And if you like an energy healing session, you can schedule with Jillian. She's our team shaman. So we'd all be honored to serve you. So thank you so much for allowing me to serve you today. Thank you for showing up and sharing your energy with me. And I leave you with peace, love, bliss, and abundance. I'll talk to you soon. Oh, yes, Alatha. I almost didn't even see your message. You are so welcome, Anitra. You're so welcome, Alatha. Yes, Alatha said, can we have a charm? How'd you know the charms were sitting here, though? How'd you know? The charms, they've been here for a while now, but they're usually somewhere else. So Spirit, what message do you have for us today through the charms? What message do you have for us today? Oh, look at that. It's an elephant. And spirit is just letting us know that divine wisdom, you possess it, right? That divine magic that some call luck, you possess it, right? Okay. And spirit is saying it's all within you. And then spirit was using the elephant's trunk, right? So it's like that saying that goes, turn your frown upside down, right? And it takes the same energy, right, to be in stinking thinking or low vibrational energy than it as it does to be high vibes or in positive thought. So spirit is telling you, like literally, if you find yourself in a state of low vibrational feelings, beliefs, or thoughts, right, see that as an elephant's trunk pointing down, and then literally visualize yourself turning that elephant's trunk up, right? Turning it up. Because if you think in terms of an elephant, it's only the elephants with their trunks up that represents good luck, right? And so what spirit is reminding you is it's that easy, right? You have a choice, right? You have a choice. It doesn't mean that you won't feel certain things, but spirit is saying don't waddle in it. Feel it and then turn it up. Turn it up. I'm here, turn up, turn up, turn up. But turn it up, flip it up, right? And if you can allow yourself to visualize it, connecting that low vibrating energy with that trunk and literally visualize it going up and sit up while you're doing it and take some breaths and smile as it's going up, what you'll find is your energy will shift, right? And that high vibe is what creates that energy that some feel or call luck, right? But it's really you just vibing higher and attracting higher because of your frequency. So one more. Okay, one more. Oh, look. We got the butterfly. Forever transforming. Trust your wings. Trust the process. Come about that cocoon. It's time for you to bloom. Your time is now, right? Right? You've been hibernating a little bit longer than your soul agreed to for some. Spirit is saying, come on out, fly. And also what's coming through from this butterfly is don't judge the depth of your flight, right? Don't judge the depth of your flight. And what I'm seeing is like the butterfly is kind of flying down low to the ground, right? And other butterflies are flying way up here. And spirit is saying, guess what? You're still flying. You're still flying. You handling the business down here and they handling the business up there. It's still business to handle. You still flying, right? So don't judge the depth of your flight, right? Acknowledge the fact that you're flying. It takes effort to flap those wings. See my wings? It takes effort. So yeah, don't judge. Don't judge. Is there anything else? Spirit said, nope, that's it. So let's see what y'all are saying. A lot of us, I like that trunk up. Yes, yes. When we can engage all of our senses, right, it helps our unconscious mind to shift, right? That's why visualization is so important. We've said this before. Yeah, still flying. My wings are shrinking, but they still there. But this is why, bring it back. Thank you. This is why visualization is so important, right? Because we've talked about this before. Our unconscious mind communicates in pictures, right? So when we're seeing something in our mind's eye with our third eye, our unconscious is like, wait, is this a memory? Is it made up? Like, what is it? I keep seeing this. It must be a memory. If you did it once, you can do it again, right? So whenever we engage all of our senses, right? All of our senses, even with that trunk, right? Think about how elephant poop smell. Like just say if you were somewhere and elephant poop was everywhere, the trunk was down, right? Just smell that while you see the trunk down. See the elephant with the trunk down, smell that poop. And then as you see it turn up, the scent starts to change. Now it starts to smell like flowers, just fragrant, beautiful flowers or like a field of lavender, right? Engage your senses. You're seeing it, right? And then what does it feel like? When that trunk is down and you smelling that poop, what does that feel like? Not too good. But when it turns up, you're seeing it. You're smelling that lavender. How does that feel now that that energy's up, right? When we engage all of our senses, it helps us shift the unconscious mind quicker. The unconscious mind is what drives us, right? So yeah, engage all the senses, all the senses. So That is our Empower Hour for the day. I am so grateful. I love you all for being you and for allowing me to serve you. This really is fun for me. It really is playtime, and it's one of my favorite parts of what I do, right? Serving. It's like my favorite. I can't stand the back office stuff. Ooh, no, can't stand it. But I'm manifesting that. I'm manifesting that. Spirit's gonna bring me an assistant to take care of all that stuff that I don't enjoy. So, anyways, thank you guys so much. I leave you with peace, love, bliss, and abundance. And I will talk to you on Wednesday. Have a good day.